What is up, everyone? All Barça fans and football fans, back again with another quick weekly update video. I'm gonna talk about some of the latest things that have been going on in football, mainly Barcelona, but also maybe some other things too. Um, First, let's go over some of the most recent news in football. I know there's one major one that maybe talk about, but I'm not gonna get into that one. Has to do with a certain player that's possibly done something really bad, and if it comes out that it has, then he just to be, you know, for it. So, but like, I'm not gonna get into that because it's just I don't want to go into those things into the videos, but you know what I'm talking about. But other than that, there is some news about some coaches now in the Premier League. First off, um, this weekend, Arsenal beat Manchester United. Arsenal are cruising forward towards the Premier League title. Absolutely crazy. They are 100% well in form. Mikel Arteta has really turned this team around, and they are doing it really well. And they're looking like the major favorites for the title at the moment. Doesn't look like anybody can be able to stop them. It's now the second half of the season, and they're still looking strong. Usually, in past seasons, when they have done that, like sometimes they have been up in the top three, and so on, somewhat maybe look like they could possibly challenge for a title. But then in the beginning of second half of the season, they have fallen off again. But this time around, doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case. This time, they actually seem like they will keep going strong, and they will be definitely keep being the favorites to win the Premier League. So we'll see what happens. On another front, though, for a coach that is not going as well for, it's Frank Lampard, who is just after the loss this weekend against West Ham has now been sacked by Everton. Um, it sucks for him. It sucks for Lampard because he was hired. It was just almost a year ago on this date. So he's just been in charge in almost a year, and yeah, it just didn't work out. Even though he kept Everton up in the Premier League and helped them out of relegation zone by the end of the last season, he still didn't manage to get it going again this season. They haven't won a game since October, which is not not a good look, pretty much, and that's something that both the fans and the club really did not want, and yeah, you can kind of see why they made that decision. So we'll see who replaces him. I think he has a worse percentage of the losses than Benitez had. So it's yeah, uh, not a good time for him at Everton. We'll see what he does next, and we'll see what Everton does next and who they hire. But yeah, Lampard's third coaching job, and it didn't hasn't gone the way he had hoped, and some others had hoped too. So we'll see what happens next for the former Chelsea and the Man City midfielder. So, anyways, we moving on. It's for like the some of the transfer rumors for Barcelona. We're going to now. It's been heard heavily over the last few weeks that there's gonna be some swamp deals and stuff with Kessier and Broad, but that's not gonna happen. Kessier will stay at the club. Inter will not Brozovic now, so Kessier is staying. A player that has left the club is Memphis Depay. He has officially gone to Atletico Madrid, which me personally believe is a big mistake from Barcelona to really let him go now. It's especially to Atletico Madrid, but it really came down to the wire. He wanted to go, so but I think it's dumb that it has to be to them because we know we've done that in the past. And it has come back and bite us in the behind pretty much. It's not been good like best with both David Villa and Luis Suarez. what happened, But at least this is mid-season. They are struggling, so I don't think anything too terrible will happen now. But um, still, though, I don't like it. I don't like it, but because we don't have any replacement either, haven't found a replacement yet, and just to make keeps looking more and more unlikely we will actually sign a replacement this transfer window, and I just don't know. I really hope we can before the end of the month. I really do hope we can find somebody. There is some rumors going on that maybe something will happen by the end of the month, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. There is some kind of deal going on with the Carrasco possibly. Like there was some included there that we have the right to possibly sign him, first right to sign him in the summer. But I just don't know what that will be a thing at all in the summer. Like I just don't know. Think we need him. If it was maybe including a deal now to maybe for a loan, we actually did get him now in exchange for Memphis and have a loan until the end of the summer. Then the options, but maybe I can see that as something. But having that's not really is anything good. We don't need him. He's not a player that I see fits our playing style at all. So and what we need, so it's not really an option in my opinion. We should not be going for that. And there've been other rumors about some midfielders who will be replacing Busquets maybe in the summer and other things like that. But it's not been fully clear. But another rumor that's breakingly come out now by Romero. He broke the news that he said that PSG and Messi are further away from, not much more further away from reaching an agreement on a new contract for the Argentine. It's not been not been clear if this is like 100% true or not, but there's some going on that Messi has changed his mind about the renewal with PSG, and that has brought up a lot of much attention from different clubs around Europe that possibly could be going for his signing in this. Um, Us included, of course. I would love nothing more than Messi to come back. That would be absolutely incredible. But it's a doubt, really. It's not really that like this is something that should we should get our hopes up for. I don't think, because I don't know, even if it is true, like I don't know if he will be coming back, but if it is, I would hope at least he will be coming to us, or at least going to Manchester City or something. That those are two destinations I would love to see him in. Um, Something else would just be disappointing, really. But I think he wants to stay in the European stuff. He's not gonna go anywhere else, outside, because he feels like he can keep going. So I don't think he's gonna go to MLS or anything like that if he does decide to leave PSG. But we'll see what happens. Those are just rumors right now, but who knows? Who knows what can happen? Um, then we go into the matches now. The last couple of matches that have been played, the last, like first the Clasico win, of course, in the Super Cup. I'm gonna go that quickly. Just absolutely wonderful performance there. We absolutely dominated Real Madrid throughout the whole game. We didn't let them breathe. Really, we really put up a great performance and uh, scored some really nice goals, handled the game really well. Of course, in the second half, we dropped off a little bit, but it never seemed like they were gonna be threatening us much, anyways. In the end, we still handled it very well. The defense was absolutely amazing. Araujo, Christensen, and Kunde, and all that. They were all absolutely incredible. They were really good. They handled the Madrid pressure that Madrid had at some points. They handled that really well. They kept off Vinicius and Rodrigo and everybody. Like they kept off their attackers really nicely, held them off, and just kept them away. Um, we did concede a dumb goal by the end. It should not have even counted, because I think the one of the Madrid players obstructed Ter Stegen's view as well. It should have been offside or should have been called off. That goal should not have even have stood. But anyways, even though we didn't keep a clean sheet, we did win, and we did win the Super Cup, our first trophy of the season, and hopefully we can keep going and winning more. There's three more trophies to go for, so hopefully we can get that done. But that was a good performance and something that we really needed, and that took us into the midweek game last week, and that was a game. I don't remember the name, but a lower division team, and we in the Copa del Rey, and we beat them 5-0. Nothing much to say there. That's what I was expected. We handled that game good. We came in and did what we had to do. Good goals from Lewandowski and so on, and so on. We handled that very much well. Whoever was it scored. So 5 goals there. We get that job done, and we moved on, and we will be facing Real Sociedad this week in midweek, in the quarterfinals, which will be a tough task. Tougher task. They are in a good form at the moment, so we'll see. But I'll make another video talking more about that tomorrow, I believe, or so. So, but now to the final game that was played before this, that was played now in the weekend against yesterday against Getafe. We won that game 1-0. It was a narrow win, and that usually is the case with in games against Getafe. Really, they are a tricky team to really break through. We could have, though. We did have plenty good chances. We could have won up with more, but their Soria, their goalkeeper, really saved a lot of good chances from us, and we missed. We couldn't really convert some of our chances, and then we do win the game via goal by Pedri. Really great pre-work by Christensen and among others. Like I don't remember exactly what else was like. It was good work beforehand. It was a really nicely worked out goal, and overall the performance wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but it could have been much better. Definitely could have been much better. We should have seen a couple more goals, but we get the job done. It's usually how this is against Getafe. We scrape by this win. It's like the fifth or sixth time we've gotten a 1-0 win this season. But these are the wins that really win you the title. These are the ones against teams like this. You go in there and you just get the job done and really get over the line and get those 3 points. So we're still 3 points ahead of Real Madrid. They had a game after us, but disappointingly, they did win that game. So Athletic Bilbao couldn't get the job done there. So, but we still are 3 points ahead of them. So we go into the Girona game in the weekend. We'll be going in. They're still league leaders, and that game is also one we should be winning. So there's some decently not too hard of games coming up in the league. They're not. Some of them are not too difficult, so we should be able to handle most of them. But each game turns on. It's no game is really an easy game, but definitely not. You need none of the competitions. We have plenty to do, and hopefully we can go far in each one of them. But in the Copa del Rey, in the league, and also soon in a couple weeks in the Europa League as well. So it's just I'm before anything can happen, but we have a good squad, and we can definitely get the job done. It's good, and the Girona game will be the final game where Lewandowski will be suspended, so he will be back in the league in the game after that. He will be playing, unfortunately, the Copa del Rey beforehand, and so he's not suspended there. So, but yeah. But it's just a few weeks left until the Manchester United game, which will be a very interesting game. Um, I hope we can prepare ourselves and be ready for that. Because anything can really happen there. So we're playing at home at first, so we should be hopefully getting a good result there. It's just about 2 weeks left, I think, or so, until that game. So a little bit more than 2 weeks, 2.5 maybe. So yeah, that's pretty much what that is. It's like we have a lot in front of us. Hopefully, we can get it done. Hopefully, we can really finish this season good. We can do the season justice in these next 5 or so months. Hopefully, will be great, and hopefully, will be really something we can do well. So yeah, that's pretty much that in the Barcelona front. I just want to finish up with a couple other signings I've been done, like Modric have gone to Chelsea. He's there. He has played his first game. Chelsea are struggling at the moment, but yeah, they had a recent game 0-0 against Liverpool. Um, and then we have yeah, the last two games. The United's new forward signing has, what's his name? Oh no, I forgot his name. I'm sorry, I'm just really tired after. So I forgot his name, but you know who I'm talking about. The newest forward signing. He has been playing. He has had a somewhat of a start. He has had some bright spots, but hasn't really come in yet. But we'll see how it goes for him. Uh, Nothing other really big on the transfer front like that. There's some rumors about Kane maybe renewing with Tottenham and not leaving. I have no clue at all why he would do that. Like, he is not clearly not winning any trophies with them, and a player in his caliber needs to be in a better team. And if he wants to ever win any trophies, if he doesn't want to, the biggest achievement he's ever done is reach a Champions League final. That's not really a silver medal in the Champions League. Is not really something you can boast with that much. And if you are a player like Kane, Harry Kane, who's just prolific striker like him. If he wants to do anything, like, this is the time now. Like, he's not getting any younger. These are the years where he should be doing the most. Like, this is his prime years that he should be being in a good team, winning titles. Because time's ticking. Time's running out. If he stays at Tottenham, it's just gonna be bad for him. I'm 100% sure he will end his career with no major trophies, and that will be pretty much of a disappointing career, and a career that can possibly seen as a somewhat of a failure, kind of. Though he's been performing well, but if you're a big player like Kane and you don't win any major titles, it's not it's not really a good look on you. But I don't know. Maybe he feels content with being there. Maybe he feels good in Tottenham. I don't know what his mindset is, but I don't know. There were some rumors about him maybe joining United or something, but we just see what happens. We'll see what happens. In my opinion, if I was him, I would have tried to go and find another club that can be helping him out, at least win some titles. Even if it isn't in the Premier League, he could have gone somewhere else. But I just they won their game today. They just won the game today. He's the match he did. I don't know if he scored. I think he possibly did, but Tottenham did win their game today. But against Fulham, but it's still not like it doesn't seem like he. Yeah, they're going for any major titles anywhere anytime soon. So yeah. But that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like down below and also subscribe if you've not done that already. And ring the notification bell to get notified next time I upload videos like this. Again, weekly. I'll be weekly videos like this with an update. Maybe sometimes in between match reviews or something if I have the time. But you will be getting a weekly videos at least from once a week, somewhat close to once a week, like this. So there will be at least one video each week, but anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Barça.